What is going on, crypto family? This is your boy Random Arts coming with a quick video. And on today's video, guys, we're going to be talking about Roaring Kitty getting listed on Robinhood. So what happened today? Did we get listed? So make sure you do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Consider subscribing. Definitely love to hear you guys' thoughts about today's video. Now, let's take a first look at the price of Bitcoin before we get into all of this. Bitcoin just had a massive week last week, and a lot of people are not noticing this, but we just seen a nice trend reversal, guys. All we just need to see is this candle this week to confirm that it is going to continue to keep going higher, or if it is just going to stall out. So what we want to see is that this candle right here is closing above the prior resistance or the prior all-time highs. So if we see that, then this is the bull run that we all been waiting for. You know, we've seen a lot of delays happening in the market. So many delays, wars, tariffs, you name it, negative news, everything just been happening that just been delaying it. So if you are still around, still buying the dip and not rotating and actually using fresh capital like I teach, then you're going to be in a beautiful spot in order for you to capitalize on this life-changing opportunity. And again, this could just be the very last go at it um, before everything get extremely hard for you to be able to capitalize. So don't screw this up. Now, onto the Robinhood listing, Roaring Kitty. We did not get listed on Robinhood, but Robinhood at the end of their announcement or somewhere between their in their speech, they mentioned that they are more announcement to come. Now they didn't specify when these announcements are going to come, but they did make a statement about that. So there are more announcement. So nothing about the listing, but instead, what did they announce? They announced that they're going to have their layer two Robinhood Layer 2, as well as tokenized stock. These are the two biggest points that I've gotten from their announcement, which in my opinion is going to bring a lot of liquidity into the crypto market due to the fact that now you could tokenize, you're going to be able to tokenize stocks, guys. That is huge, and you're going to be able to hold these stocks in a decentralized wallet. Now, this is the transaction that took place for SpaceX because this is actually a SpaceX stock. So that right there in itself is extremely massive. Now, to get onto what did happen, what actually, what positive came out of us rating and shilling coming together and hoping for that Robinhood listing is us getting listed onto the on-chain wallet. The crazy thing about all of this is we made this post back on April 18 asking crypto.com to list us on their on-chain wallet, guys, because they're going around listing all these different tokens. Roaring Kitty was not listed on there, so we made a post. We said, hey, on-chain wallet and crypto.com, when Roaring Kitty listing, family and friend use crypto.com. They are looking for an easier way to buy. And guess what ended up happening, guys? We are now listed onto their on-chain wallet. That is massive. We're not listed onto crypto.com itself, which I think that could happen, but it just let us know the rating and shilling, guys. When we come together as a community, we are able to shake up so many stuff. So our community is smaller in comparison to a lot of different tokens, but when we all do and come together, we get things done. So that is massive in my opinion right there. The last thing when it comes to listing, we have right here with Kraken. Kraken, we were we made a post, right? We made a post asking them to update our logo onto Kraken. This is how it looked before. You have Roaring Kitty with this right here with this little lion. Then within 24 hours of us of a community member asking them to update it, it ended up getting updated. So again, these exchanges, they're starting to hear about Roaring Kitty because our community is relentless, it is powerful, and this is just the same thing that Shiba Inu did again back in the early days. The raise the shield, like getting things done. Whenever you start seeing success like this is when you want to push, put your feet on the gas and you accelerate due to the fact that now it just shows you that we are popping up in these algorithms. So very, very massive. Now, a quick TA on Roaring Kitty. Um, this amazing. This TA right here, it really amazes me because, like I mentioned before, when we seen this correction right here, Roy and Kitty should have never fell below this green line right here. But when it comes to TAs, you have the human element. You have people with, that's fearful. You have people who don't understand, so they tend to want to sell on the lows. So this is exactly what we seen. The fear happened right here. People selling. Then once it was done, course, we had the bounce. Then we also had more fear, and for the longest, you just seen whales just unloading, which was incredible. I thought the whales were gonna unload once we get right here, but they were unloading right here, and we even seen this pump to get back above it. And of course, whales couldn't help themselves. They wanted to get out. More wanted to get out, so they got out, and now we're finally seeing a nice explosion on the upward side. And now this, we could probably say this is a retest. It may not actually get all the way down here, but we are seeing that pullback. And it is due to some people not seeing the Robinhood listing, and they're like, oh, you know what? That was the whole reason why I bought, because of Robinhood listing. But when it comes to a CTO token, like I always mention, people are never going to be able to time when the big explosion is going to happen. You're just going to have to be in it. You're just going to have to be in it just to being able to capitalize on it. So what we've seen is just people taking pennies. Someone invested $1,000 and they probably made like $200. That's nothing, especially when it comes to crypto. Like, you could do that with less risk doing that on stocks. But that's just my two cents on it. But I'm loving the TA. I'm loving where we're at because we hold this, we consolidate a little bit, and we start exploding. Then we're going right back to the penny mark. Then followed by the penny mark, we are gonna test all-time highs. And once we test all-time highs and break it, this is when we're gonna start to see a huge rally. You thought we were getting attention now? Wait till we start breaking all-time highs and we start inching up towards the $100 million mark on this. So things are happening. Great for us. And also, there is this current competition that's going off. It's a meme coin showdown where Surf in Crypto, he want to make a video on to the community that has the most votes. So if you have not voted, just go ahead and vote. Roaring Kitty, I'll leave the link in the description. But really, guys, that is all that I have for you today. Oh, I'm sorry. One last thing, our holder count, guys. We just experienced all-time highs in holder counts. So there's a lot of positive things that happen with that speculation of Robinhood. And I'm still speculating that is going to happen because they stated they got another, they got more announcements to make. So hopefully it is a Roaring Kitty listing. Hopefully they continue to make these subliminal posts about Roaring Kitty. But yeah, leave a like, leave a comment. Random Arts guy signing off. Peace!